Okay, we're live. Gonna change some settings, let people join here. Okay. Oh, what? There we go. Bit earlier today because I have to end stream in an hour. Okay. Good start. Are we seriously doing this? Wow! I guess I know what we're practicing today. But yeah, we're just doing an Act 1 run because yesterday I realized that no reset is actually kind of annoying. Especially when my goal here is just to reinforce what I've practiced, and I've only practiced Act 1, so like, what's the point in doing Act 2? I'm gonna get really rusty on that, though. This has to lose at least 10 seconds. More than that, surely. Okay, beautiful. And Phelps, none of my regular viewers are gonna be here. It's so early. Oh, come on. Gotten really bad at moss mode recently. Point proven. Jeez. Okay. Yeah, this is like 15 seconds of time loss on the tutorial. Normally save 3 seconds, but whatever. Close enough.
Wenera, Yanara, Tamiai,
I think even with that, it's pretty easy to beat Act 1 PB. Jeez. We live in a world where Hekiva streams so early Europeans can watch him. Holy. And all my regulars are gone. Except for you, but you're a Greg Checker regular viewer. You don't usually appear on these streams. How am I kind of cooking right now? Like I was really bad in Bone Bottoms, so this won't gold, but still. Oh. Okay, that's fun. Man, I really should get into that habit of explaining the run, though. Because I think that'd be fun for me. I did it for one stream, and then I haven't done it since because I always forget. Just the thing where I quickly give a little yap whenever I use any new tech. It would get a little bit tiring, I feel like. Because every stream I'd have to re-explain how. But I don't know, it'd be better for viewers. And it gives me something to talk about. It's like kinda too late now, though. Are we seriously doing this? I'm so washed. Still got it though. I think it's much more clear for non-SIlksong players. Yeah. I should probably. You know, I'll do it. It's a bit late, so all the earlier stuff doesn't get explained, but whatever. Doesn't matter. New people are joining the stream anyways. Just explain whenever something comes up. So, the movement tech we're using, called neutral pogos. Basically, we abuse the fact that Hornet's pogo gives you a little bit of the horizontal velocity. And by jumping at just the right height and pogoing over and over again, we can get a lot of speed. This does not work on its own, though, because you get stunned on the ground on each pogo, so we have to let go of the directional key on each landing, so that we don't get stunned. So here we have the loading screen. Shit. Okay, how have I managed this? Worst segment ever. Coming up is a little skip called Carnage Skip. This skip is completely RNG, I hate it. Luckily I got good RNG, so we can do one pogo. Saves 3 seconds. Really? Okay, and I always do that. I always just side hit. It makes things so much worse. In fact, I almost died because of that side hit. I lost time and died. Coming up is another easy skip. This was one of the first skips ever discovered, but despite its easiness, I am really bad at it, so... line this guy up with the platform, get up there. For most people, it's the easiest skip in the run. For me, it's the hardest, because I'm bad. And now we have another skip called Paid Actor Pogo. This is because this guy's a paid actor. Though he's a really bad one. Gets in the way all the time. What the hell am I doing? No! Again? Surely no one from last stream saw that. Ant Arena. Of course. Literally the most brain-dead arena in the entire run. Well, we can give explanations another try. We're just gonna re-explain everything like this is the start of stream. So, the first tech you'll notice me using is neutral pogos. This abuses the fact that Hornet's pogo gives you a little bit of horizontal velocity. And by spamming it at a very specific height, with the represses on each landing, we can move very quickly. Additionally, the game is in Chinese, because it allows dialogue to move much faster. The text is smaller, and it scrolls faster. There we go, that's a bit better. That's a bit better of a spiel. I'll say that, I'll do that every time. We're optimizing my yap as well. Because apparently I can't optimize this damn run. I had Ant Arena. Throughout the run, we'll be needing around 500 rosaries to enter Wormways, and then after that, no more. Wormways allows us to skip Glide and all of Farfields and Lace 1, and is entirely intended, except for some of the skips we use in Wormways, but you can easily bypass them without those skips. So Wormways is a valid route to take instead of Farfields. Then I had a very good idea. I used F5. See, using F5 gave me a whole new perspective, and I was able to see a rosary I couldn't see before. Thank you for that. Nice jump. Run where no one's speaking and you start explaining to Loki looks schizophrenic. You mean like no one's speaking in chat? Because that's happened before, 3 streams. This channel is not very popular. By the way, that is a fake-ass gold. That is a really fake gold. I forgot. We're comparing it against a really bad comparison, by the way. Like, it says Act 2 started PB is 2810. My actual PB is 2718. And my sum of best is not 2720, but rather like 2550, I think. It's like really wrong. Also, this timer layout is really frustrating because of that one gap after Mist and Act 2. Because there's not enough splits to fill the whole list. But to anyone new, that just looks really weird. Okay, that's ass. Okay, that's close to failure. Really? Wait, since I'm technically running Act 1, I can now say I'm 4th place in the world. And now that's a completely factual statement that doesn't omit any important details. I was 2nd place. What keeps you motivated when you have 0 viewers on a full stream? It's SIlksong. I might as well stream it. Someone will watch the VOD eventually. Same thing that made me upload my first video. You might as well. Gotta do it more to eventually have more viewers. I do want to get better at streaming. Just like make the streams more entertaining. That's why I'm doing explanations for things. Speaking of which, little skip here. Archie Pogo, also known as Active Pogo. Use a taunt, which most people don't know is in the game, to lure over the fly and pogo it. Speedruns for fun, not for viewers. Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm doing a daily challenge where I don't even like follow the rules, because I don't care about the rules. I just want to like speedrun the game. So no reset I thought would be cool. No reset's not cool. Okay, then we won't do no reset. We'll do a lot of practice, because I think practice is really fun. Also, I wouldn't stream SIlksong on a GregTech channel if I was going for viewers. In fact, I wouldn't stream GregTech on the GregTech channel, because actually my most successful content on this channel is Terraria. Like, by far, it's not even close. By the way, I don't know when 3 is streaming again. If you check his schedule, it says it's like tomorrow, but also that's a complete lie because it was moved 4 times, and that's probably still not true tomorrow. Fine, that's awesome. Yes. I'm so good. I couldn't even fix that. Because I would have died. How's it going? I died to Antarina, and now I'm dying to Belbeast. That's how it's going. It's because I didn't explain the Belbeast quick kill, that's why. You plan on doing a GregTech Terraria series? Maybe. I did record one of the sessions, but I don't know. I have, Star Technology, and technically I have a bunch of Factorio footage that I don't know how I'm gonna deal with it, because it's all no voice. So I'd have to voice over it, make it like a Mart video, but then I'm competing directly with Mart, which is a bad idea, but I guess Mart's not making Factorio anymore, so it's not technically competition. But also, more importantly, it is just harder to write a script for a video where I don't talk, and also it's been 4 months since I recorded it. you done any challenge runs? I've done a lot of challenge runs for SIlksong over the past 190 days, but in the recent, like, 30 days, I think the only thing that remotely constitutes a challenge run are the races I've done and the bingo I did. Little trick here, by hitting the bell and then leaving the room, it remembers that I hit the bell, but doesn't remember me watching the cutscene, and so it skips the 15-second cutscene of watching that bell ring. See, I haven't explained that in a long time. I completely forgot that it was anything, remarkable. It's just obvious to me now. Another tiny skip here. Carnage skip, completely RNG, I hate it. And we got unlucky. Should have gone for 2 pogos. Would have been fine with 2, I greeted. Okay. I'm just a dumbass, that's all. Dude, that guy's so satisfying to kill, I do not know why. Just recently, I've found it so satisfying every time. Like, instantly makes up for anything I was doing a few seconds ago. Yet another small skip, paid actor Pogo. Because this guy's a paid actor. He's fired, actually, never mind. He's unemployed now. I think you'd do those manhunt videos for SIlksong, maybe. There we go. First arena here, this is entirely scripted, but uses every little bit of Silkspear tech in the entire game. Landing cancels and turnaround cancels, which both act to cancel Silkspear cooldown in different ways. Probably should have explained that. Actually, you know what? No, in future streams I'll explain that in the Ant Arena, because the Ant Arena is like a perfect demonstration of landing and turnaround cancels. Definitely a gold trust. We're definitely not comparing against the worst thing ever. We now have dash, which means we're going to be using wave dashes for most of the rest of the run. These work by jumping and immediately pogoing to reset your dash, as the start of the dash is the fastest part, and so we want to restart it as many times as possible. What we're doing right now is collecting the rest of those 500 rosaries we need to enter Wormways, because we do not need to go to far fields like most players go in their first playthrough, and we're instead just going to go straight to wall jump. Holy clean. Dude, that was so good. That was like a 17.4. Oh, come on, man. So close. So close to perfection. Dude, holy rosaries! Dude. No, what? What am I doing? I'm throwing! Randomly open my inventory, fail a wave dash, fail elevator skip. That's just a tragedy in that room. Still think it's like a huge gold. Yep. What do you mean? Glad I benched. What the hell am I doing? Okay. Probably should have explained more there, but like we're kind of on good pace, and also 1 health. Every time, man. I just got a wave dash rim sub yesterday. There's no way I failed that. Purely flower skip. Dude. Dude, what am I doing? What am I doing today, man? There you go. It was so good. It was so good until that. Look at that gold on the last segment. It was a 248. That's 2 seconds off ComSob. Jeez. And then I do that and lose 20 seconds. Okay, can I remember this? There we go. speak. Okay, shouldn't have down dashed. Now onto Widow. This is actually the hardest boss of the run. Due to all the tech we have to use. Kinda speaks for itself. Why'd I try dash attack there? This is ass. Whatever. Good movement, but terrible fight. Oh, these splits aren't, separated. Despite how bad that was, I don't think that lost that much time because of all the Widow practice we've been doing. Like, it was bad, but it wasn't horrendously dog shit. Reset the run instantly out of shame bad. Which is better than a lot of runs, so... My needle-in is in a really... like, my needle-in key's in a really bad spot. I should probably rebind it, because I'm losing time on that in the mist and in here. It's R, and I use WASD to move, and so I have to get my hand off the movement key to hit needle-in. It's only like 0.2 seconds, but that's also 0.2 seconds, so I should switch. This is a messed up comparison, though. When was this? 2010. Was this back when my PB was a 5245? Or was it the 5212? I forget when I separated this Act 1 timer. Because it's a really bad Act 1. Oh, we're ahead by 10 seconds again. Yeah, sure. See what I mean? It's like so dumb. Dude, am I smart? Oh, shit. So bad. I've returned? Hello. It's like barely been 12 hours since you were on the last stream. Dude. Okay, that's so ass. I know you're all very disappointed to see that I didn't use the down dash slide on the Threadraker. Very sad. It's almost like that's completely unviable for a run. Coming up here is another skip called Timothy Chalamet skip. Not explaining why it's called Timothy Chalamet skip, I'm gatekeeping. Ooh, okay. That's a fake ass gold. What are we doing? Yes, just dash in the area where you know there's spikes, because you've memorized the mist. Oh, I should explain the mist, because we're doing explanations for everything. So the mist is a procedurally generated sequence of 5 rooms pulled from a pool of 8 possible layouts. First 2 rooms have to be solved with the needle in, but the 3rd room can be solved by taking any side exit. Out of the 8 layouts, I've memorized all of them. I know all the doors that you can take. I know all the possible wraith positions and all the possible fly positions. For example, this is Mist 6. This is the only remaining fly position that's actually relevant, except I'm failing. Okay. Cool. I always do that. Very close. Way closer than it needed to be. That was a really free mist. Like, what are we doing? Could have done cycle skip. Should have done cycle skip. And since we're ending the practice run just at the end of Act 1, then this is the last fight of the run. Okay, it's absolute dog shit. Oh, why didn't I dash attack? I'm so bad! This is actually... Every fight, man. I think I just ended 4 speedrunning careers just because no one wants to be associated with whatever the hell this is. Like... Watch it still PB, by the way. No, it can't. I had to bench, and then I didn't do cycle skip, and then I did the worst phantom fight of the last 3 months. Other than the one where I died, which was even funnier. Though at that point I was just trying to die, because I didn't want that phantom fight to see the face of the earth. Yes, 5 hits. Smartass. Oh man, I'm so... Right, Huntress Crushes, that is much better. Told ya. It's so peak. Everyone I know who used Hunter Crest throughout their entire playthrough is A, really good at the game, and B, really loves the game because they had a lot of fun with it. Hunter's just the correct way to play. Wanderer's alright. Architect can be fun in some circumstances. Shaman's pretty fun. But Hunter's just it. That's okay. That's dumb. 8 seconds ahead, sure. Not good though, I have around 280 deaths so far. I'm pretty sure that's kinda average. Still on pace. Yeah, this comparison's really bad. Done 150 times during platforming? Yeah. I really, really hate it when people beat themselves up over being bad at the game, because, I'm jealous of people who can, like, die a lot in the game and be able to actually have a long first playthrough, because my first playthrough was 50 hours. So I'll see casual people in my chat being like, "Oh, I'm so bad." I'm like, "Ah, I'm so jealous." Don't beat yourself up. That's how to just stop having fun. Oh, wait. No, we're not going again. No, stop it. Stop it. It doesn't let me. It doesn't let me reset. I'm stuck. I'm trapped. I want to practice this. Actually, no, I want to practice this. The hell? Stop! Go away. There we go. Okay, time to kill myself in worm ways. And then probably end stream, because I don't have enough time. Ow, that's new. We out here inventing time loss. Yeah, okay. Dude, I'm really tempted to do the nebula flow cycle on that room. I should at least show it. So, me and Flo were messing around with the new cycle, later learned that Nebula had already discovered this for this room. And it's possibly the most horrendous and appalling thing that has ever appeared in this game. I'm gonna see if I can get it once. Okay, so it starts by having to do 2 pogos on this platform, which is entirely RNG, and then you have to do 2 pogos on that platform, which is really hard to do whenever he spawns, because you have to react to if he spawns. If he spawns, then you have to pogo through, but if he doesn't spawn, then you have to pogo earlier, which means you basically have 0.1 seconds to react to whether or not he's existing or not. But even then, that's not enough. There we go. Okay. That's the stupid cycle. You do 2 pogos on the first platform here, so that you can go under these worms instead of over these worms, and then you do the rest of the room like normal. Saves, like, probably around a second. But it is fully RNG and stupidly hard to pull off. In fact, I'm surprised I just did it now, because that's my 5th time ever doing it, after a total of 2 hours messing with this. I thought I'd be there much longer. But, again, it is RNG, because the second section relies on whether or not the worms spawn to the left or right, because they have a little bit of horizontal variation. Oh. Maybe I can get it, though. If I do it, it's an alternate room sob. They said they wouldn't accept it as a real room sob because it's too RNG focused. But it's an alternate room sob. Oh, that actually made it. What? No, didn't dash. That was actually looking really promising. Again, didn't dash. Ah, close. Wait, it's actually doable. What do you mean? What do you mean I'm not fast enough? That time I'm fast enough. There's no difference there. I love wormways. And then that time I just got screwed over by RNG. See, this is why they're not allowing it as a real room sub, because that's just dumb. Like, what's next? Room sub is just going to be submitted as a cosmic bit flip that teleports you to the end of the room? It can happen, technically. Okay, that is my first time actually reaching the end of the room with that cycle, but I failed 2 pogo. It could have been room sob if I just didn't fail 2 pogo. But I think I'm going so fast that the worms for 2 pogo load differently, and so I might actually have to delay. Wait, why is this doable? What the hell? No, it's still RNG, it's just I'm getting it way more. Though I did say in the Discord it's like 30% ideally, so maybe I'm just reaching that ideal point. I don't think it can be consistent. So if I get good at it right now, I will be doing it in runs. If it turns out to be better than me and Flo thought. It would be the craziest strat I perform in a run, though. Even more than Bone 14 and Craigler Skip. Which are both things that nobody else does in full runs. Oh, so both in Enter Wormways, I just realized. I do kind of like that segment. Okay, why? Why? Good job. That's smart. I got distracted. Nice pogo. Also, I should change my timer. It's early? Wait, you're here? Oh. I thought I knew my viewers. You only show up on, like, streams that are 10 PM my time or later. Huh. I'm acting like I stalk all my viewers. Maybe that's true, you guys don't know. Shit. Okay. Ah, man. It is very satisfying when you get it. If only it wasn't completely RNG. It's literally gambling, that's why it's satisfying. Come on, man. $11.72. That's not even room sub. That's hilarious. That's not even room sub. All that. Yeah, room sub is 11.6. I think it's room subable, but it's not even as easy as I thought. I thought if you did the strat, it would just be instant room sub. Like with the room sub I did yesterday. I thought it just saved enough time that proper execution didn't really matter as long as you did it. I probably will post that to the Discord, because that is the fastest run ever done with that method. I think. Maybe Nebula has a faster one. He wasn't really in that conversation, so we didn't really get to hear much from him. Ugh. Okay, I should just end stream though, and I always end with GMS. Unless there was a completed run. Oh, that was peak. That turnaround. Oh man, that didn't wall bounce. What the hell? That was a risky silk screw, because I really didn't know if I had enough silk for it. There we go. Oh, high hitboxes. Hey, we first tried GMS. For some reason, every stream I mess up the fight in some horrific way and have to heal, and then I just reset. Anyways, short stream. I'm gonna do Act 1 practice from now on. I think that makes a lot more sense, and will let me solidify what I know without just forcing myself into really rusty Act 2 stuff. I think it's a lot more fun. And I'll get better at, like, explaining everything I'm doing. Get some kind of Salvner script going. I don't know how he does it. He can say the exact same thing every single stream and it's perfect. Yeah, anyways, thank you all for watching.